Hello, Ash.
Hi.
We are so happy to have you on Z Connect with us. Welcome.
Great to be here on Z Connect. Over the years I've done many interviews. I don't think I've done Z Connect, so I'm excited to see what you're going to throw at me.
Okay, fine, Ash. So let's go back into your life from the time when you were, I guess, working in a call center in London, and then
Like,
music.
Hi, would you like to? And phone gets cut. And like, okay, next call. Hi, would you like to upgrade?
Yeah, and then life just changed after that. So take me through how Ashutosh Ganguly became Ash King.
So I started off doing, trying to do independent music because that's what you do, you try. And I didn't have much experience at that time in England. So I decided to say, right, like, let me get a manager and stuff. And I was doing a song with Hardcore. I don't know if you guys know.
Yes.
And at that time, she's like, your name Ashutosh Ganguly isn't sounding cool. I was like, okay, call me Ash. And she said, Ash is sounding boring. So my friend was giving me a haircut, Chris Jones. And while he's cutting my hair, he's like, Ash King, are you listening to me? I was like, oh, Ash King. I said, that sounds good. That's how the name came. And this manager I decided to get said, do you want to meet A.R. Rahman? And I was like, did he just say A.R. Rahman? I was like, how does he, like, because he was totally non-Indian and everything. I was like, he's like, do you want to meet him? I said, yes. So I went all the way to this house. It took me 2 hours in the rain and cold, and I went there. I walked and I thought, there's no way A.R. Rahman's going to be in this house when I get there.
Yeah.
I walked in and A.R. Rahman, I was like, what? That is him. And I was like, this is real, this isn't a dream. And he asked me to sing some stuff. And I only knew English songs at that time. I knew some Indian music bits and pieces, but I would know something like a bhajan or something. Because I grew up playing like dholak and things like that, tabla. So then I sang something. He's like, do you want to sing in a film? I was like, what? 3 months later, I was in his house in Chennai and he asked me to sing a song. And that's the first time I recorded in a studio.
But wait, you just met him in that party and...
No, party. He was working with on Slumdog Millionaire.
Ah, okay. But he had heard you sing somewhere before that?
No.
Nothing.
It was just the most random thing. This manager that I got, he was standing in a hotel lobby and someone was having a conversation and he walked over to the table and said, oh, you guys are talking about music, I've got an artist. And they were doing this Nokia album with A.R. Rahman at the time. So he's like, oh, you want to meet him? That's how it happened.
Wow. Oh my God. And then life just changed.
I'm sitting here doing an interview.
But then your first song itself in Delhi 6 was Dil Gira Kahin, which, I mean, not knowing anything.
Dil Gira Dafatan.
Dil Gira Dafatan, yeah. How was it, I mean, how was that entire experience since you didn't know Hindi? At
all. So I walked into the studio and I remember A.R. Rahman's assistant, Krishna Chetan, who's, I remember a very young Krishna Chetan said, this is the song you have to sing. And I heard the song. So I thought maybe he played the wrong song. And I said, this is the wrong song because this is pure Hindi. And he's like, he just left me in the studio and he gave me a pen and paper. He said, just write down the lyrics. I was like, what am I doing? And I said, look, it's been fun, but now I need to leave because this is too much. I'm not ready for this opportunity. It was really weird. And then they said, no, you can't go. I was there for about a week and I recorded the song 4 times and it was difficult. And then finally A.R. Rahman said, you know what, I'm going to record it myself. And he recorded me and in his house, in his home, and which is very special for me because I always feel people's homes are special. Yeah. So I was so scared though because all the other singers that were singing on the album were there, Javed Ali, Mohit Chauhan, there was the director, Rakesh Mehra, there was Prashan Joshi, the writer. Yeah. So I said, can you put the lights off? So I made them put all the lights off in the studio, in the thing, and it was completely dark. And he said, Ash, I'll just keep one candle on there for his, one of his relatives' pictures is in the studio. And and I recorded the song in the dark. Wow. And it was like this. Dil mera, dil mera, dil mera, dil mera, dil गिरा कहीं पर दफतन जाने मगर ये नयन तेरी खामोश जुल्फों की गहराइयाँ है जहाँ दिल मेरा. Something like
Wow.
that. Sorry, I'm not really warmed up.
Isn't that amazing? It was fab. Oh my god.
Check them like this. Okay, you're right, man. Next one.
I mean, oh,
Thank you.
never mind. So we've heard, just like many of us, you are also a Kishore Da fan.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah. So which one of his song is your favorite?
All of them. So I love performing Samne Ye Kaun Aaya in my shows because it has a vibe and it has an international feel, which I feel people from all over the world can connect to.
Yeah.
So, for example, pam param, param pam, pam param, param pam, सामने ये कौन आया दिल में हुई हलचल देख के बस एक ही झलक हो गए हम पागल. It's just a very nice melody everyone can sing along to, so I love that song. But I love all of his songs. Kishore Kumar is Kishore
Love.
Kumar. And Kishore Kumar Ganguly, and I'm Ashutosh Ganguly, so
Yes.
we've got that connection there.
I know that.
I feel good about that, you know. I was going to
Yes,
put that on record, you know, for you and you. Yeah.
Everyone knows it. Everyone does. Trust me. Okay, so we're gonna end the interview, but not
Sure.
without you again singing for us a few lines of Barish,
Barish.
because that's Zee music.
Sure. चेहरे में तेरे खुद को मैं ढूंढूं आँखों के दरमियाँ तू अब है इस तरह ख्वाबों को भी जगह ना मिले ये मौसम की बारिश ये बारिश का पानी ये पानी की बूंदे तुझे ही तो ढूंढे ये मिलने की ख्वाहिश ये ख्वाहिश पुरानी हो पूरी तुझी से मेरी ये कहानी. Oh, Priya, hey, Zee Connect, oh, Dil ka ye kya raaz hai. There's more songs. Next interview, we're doing this one.
Oh
right?
my God, we could just have a concert right here.
Thank you so much. for
Thank
interviewing
you
me.
so much.
Thank you guys so much. Zee Connect, thank you for taking time out to interview me. It means a lot for artists like me to be documented like this.
Thank you so much, Ash. We've absolutely loved talking to you and knowing your story, your journey, and listening to your songs live, sitting across from me like
Right.
this.
Thank you.
Thank